So you've made some money. Take the gains, pay off your 30% debt. Get back into it afterwards. If you are confident that it's on a 4-year cycle or already balloons, you will have many.
Oh, you're gonna have to charge that after. I saw it went to
You're
just
right.
one light.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Are you using my phone too?
No, just
Really?
one.
Oh, okay.
So you'll sell it, you'll actually...
Are you recording?
Yeah. I'm recording.
Excuse me. Oh, do you want something to drink or?
Oh, yeah. I'll probably get something to drink. What do you want to drink?
What are you gonna drink?
I'm going to have a club soda.
Okay, I'll take a Pepsi then. Pretty please. The way I can tell it's spring already is that the fact that it's mild in here, and then also like there's like this humidity. It's like so. No, no, there are some colder ones. Go. There's some like closer to the.
Yeah.
Or the new, or maybe it's the opposite. The ones against the wall.
Found one. Yeah, this one makes more sense. This one's nice and fucking cold.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, the way I can tell it's springtime is that my nose is already like dried up, and like I can't talk. Like that's how, like dusty. Already it is, or. It's like drying allergies, rather than just like runny nose or whatever. It's the opposite. It goes the opposite way.
See, I got it to stick the other way now.
Yeah, you're using the magnet.
The proper, cool way that doesn't fucking...
Did you magnet yours too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why it's like actually in my face and not slumping over itself.
But why is yours pulling your shirt that low?
Huh?
Like what? It looks like it's.
It's not though. It's like just my collar is really like
Loose goose?
loosened. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So we went to Linen Chest recently.
Yeah. Well, you broke my glass, so that was the original purpose.
Oh
So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
the
did.
original purpose to go there was to get like, because Loblaws has some dishes, but they don't have a lot of, like,
Practical?
no, not practical. Like they have nice mugs and regular glasses, but they're all like simple in the sense of they would be for something like water or something that it doesn't require a lot of, like cleaning.
Yeah.
They're easy to get by with just like bitch cleaning. Like you don't have to worry about like, oh, the sugar crystals hardening or whatever.
Yeah, they're lesser of a hassle. I have to like do the upkeep afterwards. Like
Right. So, and also they're short, so they're like snack glasses
yeah.
or whatever you want to call it. So, but I wanted like a nice tall glass because everything we had was short. So I was like, we had enough of that already.
Yeah.
If you broke one of those, I wouldn't have mind.
I think I'm right now. I'm currently just on the whole thing of like I now understand when I clean a cup.
Yeah.
I know where to put it now, and it's not on the fucking hanging part of the rack. It's
Well,
gonna
no.
be on the base side,
Yeah.
somewhere sturdy where it can dry off properly,
Right.
and not potentially flip off and fucking
Well, yeah, because
crack.
but when you did it, it was still in its most wet
yeah.
status position.
Status,
So yeah,
substitute, yeah.
stenography, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Other words.
So it just went right back into the sink. It was just like no.
It was like wrong. You didn't clean me properly, asshole.
It's like no. You need to do a do-over. It did like the Olympic equivalent of like a backflip into the diving pool, except instead of winning a medal, it turned into yeah.
It literally
So
fell into a bowl.
it just said fuck it, I quit.
And cracked into like a bigger chunk and a smaller chunk fell off, and then that was
and then
it.
a little bit of small stuff in the water,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, it was it literally just went. It just said no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here anymore in this world, and then bye.
Done.
And then but then I showed you after. The thing is, like, also it's like it's standard like commercial height.
Yeah.
It's like the universal-ish, but not really
Yeah,
height.
yeah.
So it's like you just have to hope for the best.
About yay big.
Yeah,
As
so
long as
like,
it's yay big.
so if there's any glass
You're
that
good.
could fit against that height
That- yeah,
that
you're
aligns
fine.
with it, okay, fine.
If it's like this,
Yeah.
you're pushing it.
Anything that's taller than the height of your hand,
Like about like roughly about like
yeah,
if it's about
pinky, to
yeah,
pinky,
about
yeah.
here you're fine. Here you're fucking pushing it.
Yeah,
For sure.
Anything above that is like, no, this needs to be a standalone. It needs
Yeah.
its own space. And
So after I broke your
so-
glass,
So anyway, so that happened, and then we went to.
we did groceries. We went to Loblaws and we checked
Yeah.
out their.
And by chance, I was like, you know what? Because I hadn't been there in a while, and
Uh.
I kept forgetting their fucking name, and I knew because Loblaws didn't have as much selection. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, what's the next best shop that's like at least I'll know it's a legit quality.
I almost in that moment thought about Home Depot for some fucking
Home
weird reason.
Depot. They have glass. I would
They
have to
do.
like build it myself. Oh my god, I would have to glass blow my own glasses basically. So anyway, so I was like, oh yeah, like there's that store there next to Longo's, and I was like, okay, let me go find out what it is and what time they close, and I think. So I looked in the Google Maps. I was like, "Oh yeah, linen chest." So I found it, opened it up. They said they close at 8 o'clock. So I was like, "Okay,
yeah, we
perfect."
had time.
So we were only done, I think, like at 5:30 our groceries. So we were okay. And so I was like, you know, it's on the way back home. Let's just go by. Let's grab our glasses. Let's see what kind of selection they have.
You were definitely more. You went in there with the excuse me.
Excuse me.
You went in there with the objective of simply put going in. Like you went in with two perspective. You were like, let's go in,
Yeah.
find the glass, but then we can shop around for a bit.
Well, let's just see what they have because if anything else needs to get upgraded,
At
at
least
least
we-
we can make note of it, and also we know it's nearby. Like I don't have to rely on Amazon for everything, and
You shouldn't
so
have to realistically.
I know, but like it's just convenient because like they just get send shit to the house, and we don't have to like go drive, pick it up, whatever.
Yeah, but then you're basically just pick. Whereas you take care of shipping and handling yourself when you drive in store, it's like you're paying for.
I know,
someone
but the
else to do
selection sometimes on Amazon is
It's
something that
pretty-
isn't available here.
shit. Yeah.
Like no, Amazon has stuff that isn't available like it to see in person.
Yeah.
That's why Amazon has like an extended option,
Yeah.
extended selection.
Yeah.
So sometimes doing Amazon shit is a good idea. But anyway, so we went in, and I went to their glasses. Well, when she walked us over to the glasses section, I was hoping for more of a variety, but I think
I was so glad
at
you
first-
were. I was so glad you were right in front of me, because
Meaning?
I clocked her clocking us, and we
Oh.
were doing the approach. And my first thought is like, I know she's just doing her job, but all I want to do, like, I kind of wanted to just solo
Be left
browse
alone,
with you.
yeah.
And then we'd find our own way to the glasses, and then
Oh, I
browse.
see.
Only when we find the area ourselves, and
Yeah.
then do the browsing, and then when we have developed questions, then we approach somebody.
Right.
But I knew she was just doing her job, so I in my head, I'm like, just kick it back and let the goober talk and let her do the thing.
But also at the same time, like she said, she's like, sorry, it was slow today.
Yeah, at that point,
So-
when she came, I think it was the second time she came up to us.
Yeah.
When we were like
Roaming,
roaming
yeah.
around, is when she came up and said, "Are you guys still good?" And then that's when she did the apology.
Yeah.
At that point, I'm like, I'm cool. Like, I
But
was.
see, how come only after that, after her admitting why she's doing it, you're like, oh, now it's fine.
No, because at that point, if as a customer, if you are if you're the sales associate at any store,
Yeah.
and you're about to approach somebody you know you've already approached once before, and you say, "Hey, sorry, I don't mean to bother you. It's a slow day.
Yeah.
Are you guys good?" At that point, as a customer, I highly.
So how is that different than the first time? Even though that's their only job.
As their job, it's fine that they like. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I disliked that she came up to us. I'm saying that I noticed that she did clock us. I was in the mindset of like I was just in the mood to roam irregardless.
I understand, but
But it's part of her job, obviously.
But for you to be pissed off in advance, like,
wasn't
oh, here we
pissed-
go.
I wasn't pissed
oh,
off.
now she's gonna approach us. Like
I
you're
wasn't-
already anticipating. Like
I
just let
wasn't
it run its
pissed
course,
off.
though.
Why do you think I stayed quiet and I stayed back? I saw her clock us. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. And that's
Yeah.
why I let you do the talking. Because I'm there for one objective, to literally find your replacement glass. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
The fact that she approached us, because here's the thing, some sales associates have a tendency to try and upsell you on every fucking thing.
And she
The
did.
moment-
She tried to.
when we first told her what we were looking for, she brought us to it. And then when you asked her further questions, that's when she tried giving you the full round,
Yeah, I know.
which is fine. That's
Yeah.
fair. At least you're doing it through the inquiring phase of the whole purchase.
Yeah, it's called conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But again, I stayed back. She brought us to the glasses.
Right.
That's when we did our rounds. We saw some other cool shit that was around and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
We eventually found the single glasses that she was selling in general. That was part of the single set, right?
The selection that they had,
Yeah.
there was the what's it called, like the style that I selected
Yeah.
was it had the option of like you could buy them individually or for the 4 set it's like a different price or whatever.
Okay.
So there was
The fancy one, right?
the leopard one, yeah.
No. That one,
You know about the crystal?
Yeah, I knew that the non-fancy looking one,
Yeah.
the leopard print one.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
that was coming from like the.
You can pull from one or yeah.
exactly.
You can grab just one.
The fancy one.
The crystal one was a set of 2, but it was also on sale.
Okay, yeah.
So, but that one we also just passed because we happened to pass by it.
True.
We happened to come across it because we were just walking through.
Yeah.
Like I never would have thought. I never would have thought to go crystal until I saw that.
I think after
Because like thinking about it now, that's actually probably the best way to go because those crystal glasses are so durable. So like, you know, the breaks aren't as like likely to happen. Obviously, it's still crystal, but still, it's like you're paying high quality. You're paying high for the quality of it to
the
back it up.
durability.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know it was that boring. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just fucking tired from everything yesterday. But what I was gonna say was, I just found it funny how you went for those fancy ass glasses, and when I
Yeah.
noticed the fucking rim, I was like, "Dad, this is up her alley." Like, not only is it a fancy glass,
Fancy
but
base, yeah.
it's rimmed in gold. I'm like, come on.
And it was on sale.
So I wasn't too peeved about that at all.
Yeah. It was
And
a
then
good price.
And then we started. Then we went to browse into the section where they had the toiletry shit, like the
shower curtain.
shower
and the
curtain,
stuff,
the bath mat,
the toilet
the
paper holder.
the toilet paper roll holder, and then we ended up browsing through.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Everyone was really everything they had was really like it was such like a modern take in the sense of like, for example, there were some toilet paper holders that came with the actual like it came with like the stack at the bottom along with the toilet holder, meaning it's implying that whatever house you get, it doesn't have it on the wall.
True.
Which is like so like I guess uncommon, but I guess maybe that's the new trend now to not have anything like built into the wall necessarily. It's just all you know, all
in one
detached.
yeah.
Like it's all separated. It's not again. Everything is very mobile.
And considering how ours is currently literally falling off the fucking wall, I'm like, that kind of makes more sense to me automatically.
What do you mean it's falling?
Like
I've never had it fall.
No. The arms that are holding the roll itself
Yeah.
are loose.
What do you mean they're loose? Like you're able to wiggle it?
You're able to literally wiggle them. Like they're loose. The bolt's coming loose off the wall. So when I noticed, remembering that part when we were shopping, and I saw like the toilet paper roll holder plus the attached like holder itself, my first thought was like, oh, that'd be fucking useful. Then we don't have to deal with this bullshit all the fucking time.
But how often are you dealing with it? Like I've never had an issue with that interfering with my time on the toilet.
I've hit my elbow in it once or twice.
Then don't fucking be there for that long.
When I'm taking a standard shit?
Yeah.
But it's a standard shit.
But why are you
elbowing the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Why am I kind of trying to give it like fucking elbows?
Yeah, why are your elbows so like in the way?
Why is it so up fucking close to me then?
Maybe it likes talking to you. He's like, hey, we're going to be buddies. We're going to be here
So
long.
my cat won't talk to me, but my toilet paper and
wants to talk to you, yeah.
Fuck.
He's like, hey, we're going to be friends for a long time.
And then funny enough, after we did those rounds kind of thing, I don't know what kicked it off for us, but I think it was first it was the rocking chair that caught our eye.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, look.
And then which is ironically around the area where they were selling like their display beds and shit, like the box spring and the mattress and the whole kit and caboodle. So we walked past that. We didn't really pay much mind to the actual mattresses at first, or the beds at all at first. Clocked the first rocking chair that was like a light green color. I literally thought it was just a standard.
Oh, the leather.
Yeah, I thought it was just a standard lazy boy, nothing special. And then you're
No,
like,
I found the latch thing. Yeah.
And then we found the latch, and we figured out that it was also a rocker. So I'm like, oh, like I sat on, I'm like, oh, this would be so nice. But wait, like I think
it had the footrest. You mean?
Yeah, it had the footrest. There's a rocking chair on top of it, and I think it was like $700 to $800 or something or higher.
Yeah.
So I'm like, immediately, I'm like, okay, so future investment, got it, cool.
Yeah.
We kept walking. Then we kept walking a little further, but towards the entrance of the store, but on the same side. And we started we started finding looking at other beds. Walked into the first bed. We kind of caught after that, and it was like more my style. Like it had more like the black and the white kind of thing
Black,
going.
gray, white. Yeah.
Walked by that one. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely more style, more my style. We keep walking a little further, and then we find the one that literally matched your fucking hair, and we both had a good fucking giggle off that one. And then we walked further towards the front area, and that's when we found the fucking
the blend.
The blended like that nice. It was
the combo bed.
It was that combo bed. It had dark grays, blacks.
Yeah.
I think it even
had
had
like a silvery shine to
texture to it. It was like very majestic and very regal, like that elaborate chandelier-esque type. Like I don't know what that like symbol or that sigil.
Yeah, it's like the little like curvy.
Yeah, like candelabra, like
yeah,
like a chandelier almost style, like imprinted on the bedding. And I'm like, fuck, this is really fucking nice. And then we start looking at the prices, and what I thought were the prices for the fucking like the top covering of the bed, that pricing was actually for the bed mattress itself. I think that was when that's when the lady came to check up on us and be like, hey, I don't mean to bother you guys, it's just a slow day. So we're like, yeah, no worries, it's cool. And then I think from there, that's when we kicked into gear and being like, hey, we were looking at this mattress, we liked the look and shit. We joked about her with like the whole like how we caught the first one that was more goth and then the one that was more your style. And then we found this one, we both definitely liked it. And I said, in terms like, and then I saw like the price, I'm like, I'm looking at. I think we both clocked the price for it, and we were both like, "Oh, that's pretty not that horrible to begin with."
Yeah, it's reasonable.
And
it's doable, is what I was
thank you. It was
trying
doable.
to get at.
And then I asked him like, "Hey, considering the pricing for this bed, like, do you have like I have back problems, so if I'm gonna go for a bed like this, like, do you have anything that's in the firm side?"
Back friendly, yeah.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, we definitely have more firm ones." So she takes us towards the firm one. That was ironically near the fucking first rocking chair we clocked.
Yeah.
She pulls up all the bedding from that one, places this little thing for our feet, and then I sat down and I'm like it literally conforms, but it's like memory foam.
It like holds you up. Like
but,
when I went in, I felt like it just like, give me your arm.
Sorry.
I was like, if this was my bum, like it had like a nice like, it was like holding me. It was as if it like cupped me.
Yeah.
I was like, so I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm not gonna fall back.
So it firmly grasps you, regardless of how heavy you are as a person. And simultaneously, it was firm enough in material. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is. I could see us investing in one of these for sure.
Yeah.
And then she said, we looked at that mattress's price on top of it, and even for like I think for what we have right now, it was still a fairly decent price.
Yeah.
And then we went around from that point. Then it was like, okay, now if we were and then we went. I think we went from there. Then we inquired her about the box mat,
like the frame
itself, because based off what we have now, she showed us what they had in general. I think she showed us one that was like the singular, the standard platform where like the leg points were adjustable and the height there. Then she showed us the one that the foofer inquired about, the actual box, like everything.
Yeah, like
was
had the frame and headboard
combined to begin with. And then I think I leaned away from that one automatically because I'm like, I like the singular platform where you could adjust it because the monkey likes to go underneath the fucking bed.
I know, but I'm pretty sure ours is adjustable too in height.
I'm getting to that. So then we walked around a bit more, looked into not only the mattresses and then also the box, the frame itself in terms, and to find out what the price was. Obviously, it was a bit more because the platform one was solely like $300 tops.
But because it's so simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then she gave us the price for the other box springs, and that was obviously in the bit more of the steeper.
Well, category. Because like it had the headboard attached. Or the other version where like it was Tempur-Pedic and you could like have the headrest increase or the feet increase.
Literally the fucking there's a button on the side.
There's a remote.
It could lift up and all that shit. And I think after that, I think we went from there to then looking into like hypoallergenic bed
Like
coverings.
the linings and stuff.
The linings,
which we should
the pillow-
technically like
Yeah.
buy a new one of. Like ours is super dirty.
So
and
we
fucking
literally got
old,
her
so-
card with her name, all the information
All
for
the
the bedding and
prices,
stuff.
yeah.
And we get home, and then we started having second thought, or at least I had second thoughts. I'm like, we still have like the metal frame itself still works. And
Yeah.
then you brought up the idea, like, how about this? So you said to me, since I don't like the fact that the box spring itself
Sticks out. Then get
of
a mattress to match
Then
that.
you said, let's get the mattress itself
Yeah.
that fits to the shape itself.
Yeah.
That way, we're not only upgrading the fucking size of it, but we're also upgrading the mattress
Now
entirely.
the mattress is now new.
So
Yeah.
and then I started thinking, I'm like, actually, that is a perfect fucking idea. Actually, it saves us extra money on like if all we have to do is spend the extra dough on the mattress,
Everything else covered, yeah.
then we're cool. And then all we'd have to do at the end of the day is literally like lift all the shit up.
The mattress?
Rotate, no, lift off the mattress. Obviously, we'd be replacing it.
Well, no, we
But-
would tell the moving people to like.
But not only that, we'd
Oh.
have to like lift up the mattress,
Yeah.
lift up the box spring,
Yeah.
and rotate the fucking
Oh, yeah,
frame.
yeah,
Because
right.
the part that's sticking out towards
Right.
us in this case,
Yeah.
when we go to sit down, is the part where you'd stick the headboard.
Yeah.
So at
hinge-
that
the
point, my
opening.
first thought was like, okay, from all the information we now have, we now know we can go back to linen chest for a mattress,
Yeah.
a bigger one,
Right.
preferably a firmer one that's memory foam, and call it. We can even go, excuse me, that's staying in. We can even go, and I think she said for the duvet cover, because like
That set was $200.
yeah,
But then everything else is going to be the tricky part because everything else combined between like mattress, let's say we forget the platform, we forget the frame.
forget
so
the frame,
mattress
keep the
alone,
frame, get the mattress
alone
itself.
was $7, and then we have the lining, which was another like $50-$60.
Roughly.
Let's say like lining and like all the extra accessories.
Yeah.
Let's round up to just $200 as a safety.
Okay.
So $200 for that, $700 for the mattress, so that's $900.
Okay.
And we're not doing anything else extra, I
No,
don't think. So
not
900
really.
plus tax, so that's,
$1,000.
just
$1,000.
it'll touch 1,000 basically.
Yeah, easily. And for me, I'm like in that mindset. My mind, like ever since then, I'm like
Yeah.
I'm much more open to the concept of going back to linen chest.
Yeah.
Finding like first of all, we're gonna have to take the measuring tape
And make sure our
and make sure the box like measure the
Yeah.
box spring itself first.
Yeah.
Go to them, measure it out.
Yeah.
According to the mattress
Yeah.
itself, make sure it's the proper one we wanted,
Yeah.
and then be ready to.
Because the other thing I was thinking is when we have to rotate it. When we rotate it, I don't mind us having the foot of the bed, the foot of the box, still be open
Okay.
because at least we have a little bit of a footrest type of deal. Like, because right now our current mattress, there's box showing from all angles.
Yeah.
And I'm saying if we get a new mattress that just covers the width part, but still has the foot open at the end of the bed,
Okay.
I would be open to at least that as a counter offer type option. Like if we don't find a mattress that fits exactly to that box,
but that's the majority.
if let's say our whatever mattress that exists out there
Yeah.
doesn't match the exact box sizing,
Yeah.
at the least I want it to fill in the width, so that way we don't have the footrest, like on our side,
Yeah.
but at the bottom, but at the end
At
of
the end of the bed. At the foot
there's
of
at
the
least
bed,
that one, yeah.
Okay, I'd be willing to compromise for that.
Or
as long as we get
alternatively, if there's a mattress that's longer and it covers the end of the bed, but we still have our footrests on our side, great. Now we have a footrest.
either way,
You know?
I just want a mattress that actually fits according to
I
the
know,
box
but I'm saying
spring.
we have to be mentally prepared for it to
Yes,
not go exactly.
very much aware that there's being
That's why I'm
prepared for
saying.
that possibility.
That's why I'm saying. I'm showing you what the other options could look like.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when the mattresses that we were looking at there, the
Yeah.
queen, it looked more like pudgy.
More widthy than lengthy.
Right. That's why I'm saying I'm like, we should be.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with
That's why I'm
having
like,
that
I
in
wouldn't.
between
I won't be
possibility.
surprised if like it only covers like a section of the box or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'd be cool with
So
that.
we have to figure that out.
So at this point, it's safe to say
So if that's the case, actually, we're okay. Like $900. It's not even like 15 grand anymore, like we thought it was, because that was including the frame and everything. So forget that.
I think. Sorry, that's what I was originally going to say at the
Yeah.
begin with. After all that information we even got to begin with from them, like between the amount for the mattress itself,
Yeah.
for the boxes that they had available,
Yeah.
for the bed for the hypoallergenic mattress covering itself, or the lining, if that's what it's called, and then the one for the pillows as well, and with all these little extra bits and bobs, they still were like, hey, we're willing to, like, we make our money off of the
Other shit.
This is plus
This
for
is
us.
the fun part,
This is
yeah.
the fun shit for
That's
us.
the
That's why
easy
we're
part.
cool with we'll knock off numbers
Yeah,
for
yeah,
if you
right.
if you want us to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is like immediately I'm like, why did we waste, like, how did we known about that
Yeah.
sooner? I don't think we ever would have bothered with like Sleep Country to begin with.
Yeah, and I think that's the key factor. It's like if we know whatever we need, like whenever we do initiate like a big purchase,
Yeah.
whether it's like, you know, mattress, whether it's a table or whatever,
Yeah.
the key thing is finding out where to get it. Even like when we upgrade our couch,
Sure.
we need to make sure that wherever we get it from,
Yeah.
it's not their main event.
No.
Like,
it has to be
be like an additional item that they make money on.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like Leon's does all sorts of furniture. The Brick does all sorts of furniture. But if we go through like a small company that's like solely couches,
Yeah.
they're less likely to have the luxury to do savings and
True,
discounts
true,
and
true.
whatever.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
like with McDonald's, there's a reason why they're able to sell their shit for dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Or like Timmy's,
Because they make
too.
their money
Because
elsewhere.
they make their money, but they make their money so easily.
Yeah.
Because of all the locations, all the fucking,
And the
purchases,
constant
breakfast, lunch,
business,
dinner.
literally.
Yeah, exactly.
They've gone 24/7 to doing breakfast
Yeah.
all day, to doing 3-course
They
meals.
do all
like,
sorts of shit now.
yeah,
Literally everything.
they can afford to.
They can afford to throw a deal for a season or two.
Yeah. And same thing goes with fucking linen chests.
Yeah.
They had the ability to. They're like, we made more of our, like when she said, we made more of our money
Yeah.
off of our other home stuff. This
Yeah.
shit is just extra for us.
Yeah.
Like we make money here, but it's not like she said. She's like, we're cool with giving you discounts because we make money with other shit elsewhere.
Yeah, literally.
We'll knock off a couple bucks.
Yeah.
If you get this, and this, we'll knock off something here.
Yeah, and that's why she said, like, if you get anything else, we'll
Yeah.
do another 10% off.
And then she's like, oh, and we ironically enough, she's also a grandma, so she's like, oh, well, I'll facilitate the whole fucking thing. I'm the grandma who's known for doing everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better. So yeah, overall, I'm kind of satisfied we did that, and I'm looking forward to when we.
But what does that mean
upgrade.
for you? Like, does that mean that you
It
want to get a
means-
new mattress from them?
It means that I'm definitely looking forward to getting a new mattress from them.
Okay.
And upgrading our current situation.
And also, we can go on their website.
yes.
Because, like, for example, let's say
So
if you want
it'll-
to take a second to measure our match or our box.
True.
That way I can have that number down, and whatever mattress I do find,
Okay, cool. Yeah.
then I can compare and contrast to see what's up.
All right. Let's do this.
Wonder Twins activate. Form of mattress.
Okay, I think I'm good for today's installment episode.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Sure.
Thank you.
There for you. Ba,
Later.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba.